Welcome back, family. Pray all is well with each one of you. Want to draw your attention to what's going on in Los Angeles, California. It's a lot in reference to fire, and I would just want to cover some scriptures. Praises to the Most High, unto His Son Yeshua, unto the Holy Spirit, the Ruach, unto wisdom, unto our brothers and sisters on the forefront, sharing this truth day by day, and ones who's walking in it day by day as well. And I pray that all our brothers and sisters who are Israelites, that you wake up unto this truth and walk in it. Seek for understanding. So while wildfire burns in Los Angeles, so I just want to cover this. This coming in from CNN. This says that the new today, far as the new news update, a new wildfire called the Getty Fire broke out this morning in Los Angeles, Sherman Oaks neighborhood. The fire department said the area is known for its celebrities and high value homes. NBA star LeBron James was among the many residents who evacuated. Then it says Northern California is still burning. Farther north, near the San Francisco Bay Area, Kincaid fire has forced nearly 200,000 people out of their homes. So just want to draw your attention. Last year, I don't recall if it was around this time, there were a lot of fires had break, loose into the area within Los Angeles and other areas where a lot of, I think it was, I want to say, it was so many fires that a lot of celebrities were, evacuating, and a lot of them have put, their own, call their hedge of protection, where they have their own private firefighters to secure their homes. But I want to just, say to all, in these last days, so much is going on, and we must line it up with the Bible and know that it's nothing by chance. All this is happening. I saw a video some probably weeks, a month, ago in reference to LeBron James that was made or shared on, I want to say YouTube, about him wearing fringes. Well, the fringes was on a sweater like, that he had on at the bottom. And people were, saying that could it be that he is in this truth, but, not coming full force out there because, of course, as a celebrity, all eyes on them, and so much can happen, to them having that big base, according to the world, who don't want the truth to come out even further. But we all know this truth, when the Almighty put His Spirit on you and using you accordingly, I can't imagine you going the opposite direction. So I, have said that when it's time, I truly believe that a lot of them know who we are. A lot of them are, keeping this close to their hearts and whatnot. And I don't know per se, but there's some celebrities have manifest or show that they know who they are. Some of getting different tattoos, which it says that we should not, on our arm, that speaks the Hebrew. I want to say could possibly Paleo Hebrew, but again, that's against far as us getting any marking. So it's just, a lot is going on, but not by chance that this fire comes back, and they always want to blame it on, it was someone out, camping perhaps. I'm not sure if this is what they said this one is the case, but that's a lot that they always say. It started from a campfire. How could you really, go back to that? Anyway, so I want to draw your attention to some scriptures here. So again, I pray all is well with each of you. And this what I was bringing up was fire and brimstone is Psalm 11:6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and an horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. So we must keep in mind that as Father did with Sodom and Gomorrah, he brought fire and brimstones down upon the land. We often, want to push that aside. Ones who are like, oh, well, was that really true? Or did that really happen? Well, today, in the same location, no one lives there, and they still can go there and see the actual manifestation that it happened from the sulfur, from the brimstone that came down. That it's not even known to be made, on Earth, as the scientists and ones who have studied. So it just speaks volume in that capacity. Again, let me take your attention to another scripture here in regards of Ecclesiastes, and this coming out of the 1611 online, and you can actually, request. When I say request, I mean you can purchase a Bible that has all these books in it that was taken out, that is linked under the Apocrypha. But online, they do have it online. If you just type in 1611 King James and then go, and in the Ecclesiastes is in the Bible that most people carry today. But that Bible only has, I want to say, about 9 chapters, when this one has, I want to say, about 50. And I'll look at that before I get off. I want to say 51. So let's go. So I just want to share this with you. It says that one moment. So it says there in 26. So this is 39. Ecclesiastes 39:26 says, the principal things for the whole use of man life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and all in clothing. All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners they are turned into evil. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. This is fire. So you say, well, fire is man-made. Someone actually said it and just start. Let's know and understand whatever the Almighty wants. If someone started, he could out the fire. I mean, so it regardless, he could put a spirit on someone, and someone could, accidentally to them start it, and it is, just took on by itself a life of itself, right, by that spirit. But also, Father can, rain down, just like he did the brimstones and fire from heaven. It says fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Okay. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So these spirits, he created it for his purpose, and they will not say, oh, I'm not going to do it. They shall not transgress his word. Therefore, from the beginning, I was resolved and thought upon these things, and have left them in writing. All the works of the Almighty are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season, so that a man can't not say, this is worse than that, for in time they shall be well approved. And therefore praises ye the Almighty with the whole heart and mouth and bless the name of the Almighty. So, again, Father, He has His purposes, how He wants things, done. And He set things, He set the tone. So I just wanted to draw your attention here to show you that in this actual book right here for Ecclesiastic, it's actually 39, it's 51 chapters, as you see. 51 chapters, brothers and sisters, within Ecclesiastics under the King James version, but you can purchase Bibles, but it's older ones that have all the books of the Apocrypha in there, right? And so that's 39. So if we go to, let me go back. Let me see if I can get, because I'm using the mobile level. I mean, when I say mobile level, this is meaning this type of device, the mobile version, I'm sorry. So when we come here, we see that this is the Old Testament and the New Testament. So let's look for Ecclesiastic in the Old Testament. This is only showing 6 books in like the Bible that we carry around today. So let's check it out. I went to the old one, and you can see that it's only 12 chapters opposed to 51. So you can tell that all our books are not in the Bible that most people carry around today, brothers and sisters. It's just not. Okay. So let's go back to, I'm just going to go back out, and then you could see these are just the 66 books. Okay, so let me get to, trying to get to the Apocrypha. You can see it on here. And then you would have to come down here to King James Version 1611. Click on there. And then you're able to see the Apocrypha as well. So this is still showing the Old and the New Testament. And then further down here, it will show you the Apocrypha. And the Ecclesiastes that I just came out with 39, you will click on this one right here that says here. Okay, under the Wisdom of Solomon here, you will click on there. And that's how you will get to the rest of those books. Okay, family, blessings to each one of you. Let's continue to pray and seek the Most High for even more clarity and understanding, and pray for our brothers and sisters. This weekend has been great that I got a chance to spend with my family and all. And there are times, a little bit here or there, I would put in different insights and tidbits of biblical into the conversation. But a lot of them, as we do know, we all claim that we love God, we honor, Him and, His Son. And of course, they call Him Jesus Christ. But that someone who walking, in this daily, in the sense of knowing who we are and studying from a place of knowing who we are. See, they've heard, okay, we are the Israelites, but it hasn't sunk in. So I'm praying, and I will fast that the Almighty will, touch them and wake them up in that regards. I don't understand all the ins and out, but out of my whole entire family, out of all my, siblings and my, first cousins and aunts and uncles and me and a nephew is the only one walking in this truth. And that's a lot of people. And when I say walking, I mean like, looking at it, more ways to understand and seek the Most High for more understanding and pulling out, and then, studying to get to a place to know what this is all about, even, what will bring in this end time. It's like it's just breezing by, them. And even though you have a loving heart and you want to be respectful to one another, we still got to get deep rooted into this truth. So pray for your family and your all, that they will wake up, family. Also pray and fast and that, hey, we're going to take that. I truly believe. I had many dreams that I was one with them to help them throughout their when it was apparently like we were on the run in one or twice we were in the run in one of the dreams, and like I was here to help them. And I mentioned it to them kind of, and they were like, ooh, well, great. But no, I'm like, get y'all together now. Hey, I don't want to be here, in that regards, so it's just to get to a place, a level of wanting to know. And it's all about just having them, if they just ask a question, and I'm praying that the Almighty give them that. Ask a question, unto Him. And if He leads them to me or someone else, it's good. One day my daughter was listening to someone who I was playing, and she said, I could get with that person. That person to me explain it, or saying such and such and such, and that's fine, because we all are not here for everybody, but whoever the Almighty put in our path, they got a way to connect to those people differently. And you know what I'm saying? So let's just seek that they get it and they understand it. But like I said, I've had dreams and that I was, on the run with them and helping them, and oh my goodness. And I'm like, y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to get it together. That's what I want to tell them, because I don't, once I know now all of this, say we get to go, as far as going into the wilderness, and we will be shielded, and those who are not, just different things. You're like, wow, you love your family. You don't want them, nothing to happen to them. But please wake up, family. Wake up. Wake up. All right, family. Blessings to each one of you. Praises to the Most High. And family, have a great rest of your day. Don't come back on. And check out the video blogs that I've been doing if you get a chance. It's giving you a day-to-day of just a tidbit of what my day looks like as waking up as an Israelite, and through this walk in all what is happening before us. So you're welcome to check it out. And that's just one aspect of what I feel, led to do, and gives you, some type of view of what it is for those who are not have woke up, or ones who are waking up to see or understand, what is it all about as well. Shalom, family. Blessings to each one of you.